Hi, my name is Patricia Nethery, and I'm going to talk to you about a behavior intervention plan and a functional behavior assessment for a second grade student whom we will call SJ. So let's look at SJ's functional behavior assessment. SJ is about 8 years old. The things that SJ likes to do are he likes to go to PE. It is his favorite special area. SJ is very athletic and he loves basketball. If you have a chance to talk to him in general conversation, more than likely you will be talking about basketball. SJ's learning preferences include small groups. SJ performs better when he has that one-on-one interaction or with at most 5 students in the group. He still feels that one-on-one, one-to-one interaction with the teacher. SJ lives with his grandparents. They are his guardians. Now, some positive consequences that have worked to increase SJ's positive behavior. I have made arrangements with the PE teacher. On our week that we have PE, at the end of PE, time permitting, she allows SJ to have extra basketball time. So this is only on days that SJ has no behavior issues. The rewards that we use for SJ are tokens. He gets a token every day. And at the end of the week, if he has 4 or more tokens, he gets extra PE time on Friday afternoon at the end of the day. So let's look at SJ's behavior. During whole group instruction, for example, a science lesson, I, or the teacher, models. Students repeat. They're provided opportunity to respond. They write in their science notebooks. Now, SJ will yell out. For example, I cannot do this without help. Or he will yell out, teacher, come here and tell me what to do. He wants that teacher with him at his desk, giving him that one-to-one assistance. If SJ does not get that, he will promptly close his notebook, lay his head on his desk, and refuse to complete any of the work. So let's scroll down here. So the target behavior occurs during our daily whole group lessons in our classroom. It rarely occurs in special area classrooms and never occurs in a small group session. So let's talk about the observation period that we had for SJ. So one example, during a 45-minute time period, SJ yelled out 4 times. The first time was 2 minutes, second was 3 minutes, third was 2 minutes, and fourth was 3 minutes. So 22.2% of that 45 minutes of observation, SJ was yelling out. So this is only mildly damaging because it does not put any other student in any type of immediate danger. His behavior, albeit disruptive, is not disruptive to the point that the lesson must stop. So immediately following SJ's behavior, he escapes the work that the rest of the class is doing for the rest of that shared lesson time. So our results are yelling out, refusing to do work during whole group instruction, and the function of SJ's behavior is to avoid the required work. So let's take a look at our behavior intervention plan for SJ. So during our behavior intervention plan, the behavior occurs during whole group lessons, whole group in the classroom. The function of his behavior, like we said earlier, was to escape or avoid. We want to replace that behavior with SJ raising his hand during whole group lessons to ask question, with the teacher responding verbally without approaching SJ's desk. We want him to learn that he can get the help he needs without always having someone immediately by his side. So I used a reinforcement survey in my classroom, a reinforcer survey in the classroom. SJ's results determined he preferred extra time in areas of enjoyment. So this is why I chose basketball, because this is the thing that he enjoys most. Daily, SJ will be praised when raising his hand to ask a question. And at the end of the day, with no occurrences, or a minimum of 3 out of 4 where he avoids yelling, SJ will get a token. At the end of a 5-day week, if SJ has enough tokens, he gets extra basketball time on Friday afternoon. Now, what we will do when these behaviors occur, I will remind SJ that yelling out is not how we ask questions or seek assistance. After the second yell out, he will be reminded his token for the day is at stake, and without it, his gym time will be forfeited. So I will communicate this with the PE teacher by a weekly note. His parents will be informed with a daily checklist indicating token received, not received. And SJ himself will place his tokens in a container every day so that he is aware of his progress also. So thank you for listening about SJ, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.